Hey everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is a follow-up on a recent video I did that I will link down in the comment section. It will be the pinned comment where I went over the technology in the 2026. This also applies for the 2025 Acura MDX. So I'm going to answer some questions that came from that video in this video. The first question has to do with getting into the vehicle and auto sync does not always work, say for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. If you're having trouble with that, number one, try restarting your phone. Just turn it off, turn it back on. That's likely to fix the problem. Now, if you paired your smartphone via a USB cable, you might want to check and make sure your cable is in good shape. Make sure everything is nice and clean and clear as far as your USB ports go. Most likely, most people are going to do that wirelessly, and restarting the phone should cure that problem. The second question had to do with what we see right here. See where you see owner right there? And then there's a number 1. What exactly are those numbers all about? Let's make sure I don't accidentally touch the screen. That's just indicating which phone is being used for the screen. Now, if you're having trouble with that, make sure you're using the same remote or key fob that you used when you paired your smartphone the first time, and that will make sure that you have the correct phone paired to your vehicle. The third question has to do with going through a car wash and putting the vehicle in neutral to go through the car wash. Now the question is about going into drive. Now you'll notice that my foot is off of the pedal right there. It will not go into drive without putting your foot on the brake pedal. That is a safety feature, is basically all that is. The question was, is that normal? Yes, it is. Most vehicles are going to be that way, especially newer vehicles like this. So nothing to worry about that. Where that is concerned, that is a normal feature. The next question has to do with a function that the person asking this question saw on page 431 of the owner's manual. It's called neutral hold, and it said you can use it in a car wash. And they wanted to know exactly what this feature is and what the difference is between normal neutral, we'll say, with the transmission, that N right there. Well, here's what it comes down to. That's really more useful if the vehicle was being towed. The transmission will stay in neutral even when the engine is off. Obviously, neutral disengages the transmission from the engine so that the vehicle will roll by itself without having to push the gas pedal. And so that's basically what that amounts to. You can use that going through a car wash if you wanted to, but for those who haven't seen that and maybe wondered, you saw that in your owner's manual, that's what it's all about. And that will answer the questions that were asked in my previous video. I hope that helps out. Tell me if you have any more questions, whether it's on the Acura MDX or any other Acura model or any other vehicle out there for that matter, and I will do my best to answer those questions. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I appreciate your support of my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.